is going on, gang? Thank you so much for clicking on my face once again. IBC philosophy. Lil Rick is my handle. SoundCloud. Follow me. Just kidding. I'm not about that. If you're here, you're probably wondering a little bit more about inbound closing, or you're coming back from my previous video and you just want to know a little bit more about the philosophy and if it's a real thing. And once again, it is absolutely a real thing, and it is the best decision and investment that I made in the last 20 years. Also, I'm sorry I'm not centered. I'm too white and I reflect light, so I'm just gonna stay over here. First of all, it is so much more than just sales training. For me, it was a whole new philosophy to live by, and when you enroll in the program and you follow the steps that the training provides, and you start to get into the flow of things, you begin to understand the mindset. And it's super important to do the actual homework and the chores that they give you to work on throughout the week, because it provides a blueprint for a healthy mindset. And I cannot stress this enough. Just because you invested into the blueprint doesn't mean that you're gonna know everything right away. Like, here's an analogy for you. Just because you bought a book doesn't mean you read the book, you learned anything, or that you implemented anything that you learned. Same with you when you buy an online course. Just because you bought a course doesn't mean you automatically get certified and you're like have a PhD in, I don't know, coding or whatever other online courses. Now, if you have zero idea of what I'm talking about, just skip the video. Go watch some, I don't know, Russian dash cams or something. But if you're here because you know what I'm talking about, because you want to grow, you want to learn, you want to take the action and really be proactive, then inbound closing might just be perfect fit for you. The same way it was a perfect fit for me. So the reason why I say IBC is a lot more than just a sales program is because it opens up a door to the world of self-growth and evolution and self-discovery and improvement. So you're probably wondering, what is exactly that I mean by that, and let me just explain. Inside the program, they talk about resources that don't just touch upon the sales aspect of things. It actually discusses powerful mindsets and entrepreneurial mindset and a vision of yourself that you really want to be, and it is possible to get there. You don't just need sales to do that, but you know, it's a really good way to earn money and have some free time so you can concentrate on yourself. So by practicing and doing the homework that they tell you to do and taking the steps to really grow and learn and really just following the structure that's already there for you. So by practicing and actually doing the homework and following the steps that they tell you to do, you get out of your comfort zone, you might just reach that version of yourself that you always dreamed to be. And just to give you a real life example, I was so nervous about starting a YouTube channel, but it's been my dream for the last 10 years to do it. So here I am, and I was just scared of possibility of really becoming the version that I always dreamed to be, because it's scary. It's scary making your dreams come true, and it takes courage and action, and it takes moving past anxiety and past your mistakes. If you don't get a great sense of what I'm talking about, perhaps this quote is gonna help you out, and it's actually from a book that is talked about in this course called Psycho-Cybernetics by Maxwell Maltz, and here's how the quote goes. Any decision you make can turn out to be the wrong one, but we must not let that deter us from going after the goal that we want. You must daily have the courage to risk making mistakes, risk failures, risk being humiliated, because a step in the wrong direction is better than staying at the same spot all of your life. And once moving forward, you can correct the course as you go. End of quote. The second reason why IBC is probably the best thing that happened to me in my entire life is if you're someone like me who's constantly craving action and growth and evolution and healthy and strong mindset, but you don't have guidance, you don't have a support system or a community of people that can take you by the hand and be there with you in the moments of rut, then this program helps. It gives that community, and it helps you get to where you want to be. But of course, you have to be willing to take the necessary steps to grow. If you're willing to face it, if you're willing to become the version of yourself that you dream about all the day, every week, because you know that it is possible, then this just might be the best thing for you. They have a process in place. They literally take you by the hand. They get you the cards that you need to play the game. They support you, but I can't stress this enough. At the end of the day, it's totally up to you to play the cards and play them right, play them smart. So sometimes you have to think outside the box that you have. Not just the course that they provide, but the resources that they learned themselves to bring this thing to life. And when you do that, you're stepping on the shoulders of the giants that were here before you and that have some incredible knowledge to share that's out there, but perhaps you just didn't have the guidance to. So if you want to step on those shoulders, on the shoulders of giants, and face the version of yourself that you always dreamed to be, that is totally possible, then perhaps this is the program for you. Thank you so much for watching, and if you want to hear more about inbound closing, philosophy, and self-growth, self-discovery, then slam that like button and slam that subscribe button. Just crush it, massacre it, you know what I mean? I'll see you in the next video on Friday, guys. Peace out!